Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
Peace to the family. This is Corey in the building. What's going on with my cousin? What up, Deshaun?
Chilling. What's up with you?
Man, I'm just out here grinding, trying to get some extra dollars in my pocket.
Yeah, me and you both.
I mean, we stay on it. Yo, so they mad at Kobe Bryant. So the Oscars came on last night, right?
Okay, I missed them because they're boring as hell, but go ahead.
I only saw, honestly, 10 minutes of it. Not even that. That because my little brother wanted to watch a little bit of it, and then we turned it because it was so boring. Not that it was so boring. It's an Oscars slate. I never watched it. So, anyway. So people, Jordan Peele won for, best screenplay, writer for Get Out. Congrats to him and all that good stuff. Mary J. Blige performed, Common performed, but the people they are talking about the most right now is Kobe Bryant. He won an Oscar.
Oh, Kobe won the Oscar. Good for you, Kobe.
Yeah, he got more ceramic than anybody. Ceramic trophies than anybody.
Oh, he do?
He won a lot of
ESPYs. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. I was about to say Kobe Bryant won Grammys.
That's probably his next album.
He spit a hot 16 real quick. He rapped that one time. Ooh, sidebar. Y'all remember that one time when Kobe Bryant used to rap? It was funny. But anyway, go ahead. It was like real short. He had did like a little something. Well, I'm gonna pull it up.
Hold on, was it with Onyx?
No, that was Shaq.
No, that was Shaq.
That was like 10 years earlier.
Oh man, that was way long ago.
But he was rapping a little bit. I'm gonna pull it. I think it was like on a Brandy song. It was some song.
Oh God. But anyway, he didn't get a Grammy for that, but he got an Oscar. Well, so Kobe Bryant got an Oscar, so a lot of people are bringing up the fact that he had a sodomy charge. Would have been like 16 years ago, maybe?
I can't believe it was that long ago. Like,
I don't think it was 16. It had to be like 8. No, it probably was 16 years ago.
But that was when I was in high school?
I don't think I was in high school when that happened, though.
You're 37.
I don't know. Anyway, I know it's been at least 10 years ago. I'll say that. 10 years ago.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago. So, but even with that charge being thrown in his face, now that he won an Oscar, got a new achievement, also showing, other athletes, like there's life outside of, this game.
Right.
You can do more than just, being there, $50 million slave. You can do more than just, being the buck on the field,
You can find new ways to express yourself.
And inspire others, you know what I'm saying? So, but people are mad that he shouldn't get an award because of that charge. But this is the thing. The whole case, now, if Kobe Bryant really did it, because we wasn't there in the room, we wasn't in Delaware when that shit happened, so we don't know what really happened, but he was acquitted for it, right?
Right.
Because even the story, you do the research and listen to the whole, follow that whole case, it was kind of shaky. Like, her accounts were really weird. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why he got over it. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, this not dismiss any woman or anybody, woman or man, claim to be, being molested. But at the same time, to just bring this out of nowhere because a man got an award, it's like, out of all these dirty motherfuckers in Oscars, at the Oscars, y'all gonna focus on Kobe Bryant, okay?
That, and do they like show up and protest at every single thing he does? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they got bored and was like, let's pick on him.
See, this that hashtag movement crap that I don't like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? It takes away from the genuine people who are out here really trying to push the work, really are trying to fight for women's rights, really fight for women, against women who are being abused. You know what I mean? But I get that people want to show, support, but then it's like they turn it into mainstream, making mainstream that loses ingenuity from it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's a trend.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, man. I think Kobe Bryant, he deserves his award. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got rid of Weinstein,
but Kobe Bryant,
part of the Oscar committee, huh?
I was gonna say what Kobe Bryant did is like nothing compared to what some of them people did.
I mean, if he did it would be something.
Yeah, and then it's like he got acquitted. So,
well, this is the thing. Nick Parker got acquitted.
Oh, they don't like him either. Shit.
Yeah.
So do you think
Nick Parker got acquitted? But at the same time, he even confessed that yes, he did do something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, man.
Do you think when black men get tagged with it affects
heavier?
A lot heavier, yeah.
Every year, but what's the guy named Woody Allen? He's still part of the Oscars committee, right? Got out focusing at the Oscars talking about Oscars need to get rid of Woody Allen out of the committee. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all mad at Kobe Bryant for winning an Oscar? Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't follow the Oscars, so I don't really know what's good with it.
I mean,
well, how you feel about all this, son?
I mean, I just think people need to find a real cause. Not to say that Me Too isn't a real cause, but find the real cause within the Me Too. Like, I feel like people are just kind of following, a movement and not really figuring out what it is, really learning about it, and, really becoming the movement versus just kind of following it. Because when you just kind of follow it, you just kind of attack anybody. But if you knew, like, the root of the Me Too movement and what it really stood for, I think that you would be a little bit more cautious before you tag people, as an enemy of the Me Too movement. So yeah, I just, people are so fickle and they're shallow, especially with these movements. Like the people who start the movement, like the original people, even with Black Lives Matter to an extent, like the people who originally started, when it starts out as that grassroots movement, it's a great thing, but then when it gets big and everybody just kind of attached to it and just kind of make t-shirts and hashtag Me Too and they popularize it and make it a part of pop culture, that's when you have people misusing the hashtag or the movement or the phrase. So, if you're going to be a part of a movement, know what you're doing and don't just be attacking everybody who you think is against the movement without knowing. And also research the people who you're attacking as well. That's the biggest thing. Maybe if you knew Kobe Bryant and knew all the things that went down in that trial, you probably would have less of a reason to attack him and more of a reason to attack somebody else. If you're really down for the movement, how about you go and find enough other people who did way more shit than Kobe Bryant? Go and find them. That's how I feel.
And that's the thing with Kobe Bryant, like his history does not pertain to him doing that. You know what I'm saying? Raping people like that.
Right.
But there's a lot of people who probably was sitting in that same room with Kobe. Who have history. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have history.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. You hear about Ryan Seacrest?
Oh, what he do?
I don't know. I know the Me Too movement said get rid of him because I think he got a sexual harassment charge against him.
I mean, is it true?
He been blackballed he got ostracized out of the Oscars or something like that.
And that's the thing with these movements. It's like when you attack people, whether it's true or, not true or false, it's like their careers get, killed. And I don't know the details of the riot.
Right now, John.
You tell what?
They will say you sound like Donald Trump.
I don't know the details of the Ryan Seacrest movement, of the Ryan Seacrest issue, so I can't really speak on that in particular. But what I do know is when you get attacked with something like a rape charge or sexual assault or something like that, usually, not all the time, but most of the time it has a dramatic effect on the person's career. And then you get judged by the court of public opinion, as they call it, before you even get to make your case in real life court. And it kind of, it's almost like it's not fair. It's like, I get it because rape is a serious thing and a lot of these people are guilty. Like, a lot of these people do need to be in jail and lose their careers. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't think it's something you should just throw around. But
do you think, what would be the answer for, like, a man or woman? Because, there's another thing with the metoo movement. It focuses on the women aspect, and we know just seemingly why. Women probably the ones who are getting more, who are being attacked more. Well, men getting attacked, like, even with, what's the guy named?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Like, they put this man through the ringer all because he called out his assaulter. You know what I'm saying? They're suing him. Like, they put this man through it. But what would be the advice for you for anybody who feel they are being falsely accused? One, they will ask about the accused, but how do you feel about that?
If someone came to me and said nobody
falsely accusing me.
Right, they're saying that I raped somebody, but I never raped them.
You don't have to be rape. It could be
essentially assaulted someone or did something. I would say get a lawyer. First of all, for the people who can't afford lawyers, I would say.
Would you say sue?
I would definitely sue and maintain your innocence. So, I mean, that's the best I can do. Like, I ain't no lawyer, so I can't really help you navigate a situation like that. But I feel, because it's definitely a defamation of character if it's untrue. And just maintain your innocence. Be like, I didn't do, like, maintain your innocence till the end.
So what would you say to the people who have been through that, and who are dealing with somebody that gave them a lawsuit? You know what I'm saying? That are the poster children or person for me too. Someone that has been dealt with sexual trauma or sexual abuse on a job. You know what I mean? Like, how should they react to that? You think you'll say get a lawyer as well, or would you say report it to someone? Don't be silent. What would you say?
I would say definitely don't be silent. Definitely report it. And would you need a lawyer? I would say get a lawyer too, just to be safe.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with a lawyer. Well, I wouldn't say never, but a lot of times it's better to have a lawyer than to not have a lawyer. So but definitely don't wait and hold it in. I would say something as soon as possible. Like, get that shit out.
That's the thing, man. Like, I don't get how rape is blurred. You know what I'm saying? Why is such a blurred line whether somebody raped somebody or not? Because I get why. You know what I mean? That it's like either it's her word against his word and all this, or his word against his word, or his word against her word. It's all those different things, right? But when a person know they have been, sexually assaulted, why is it first thought to our mind? Well, I don't even know if it's first thought anymore, but it's always like you're lying until you prove it, right?
I never think you're lying. Yeah, I never think the person is lying.
Yeah.
But
I think there's probably more facts to the story than that.
it's always more facts to the story, but it's always two sides to a story, three sides including the truth. I just, when things come out nowadays, I just kind of like, it's almost like you numb to it.
You think it becomes desensitizing?
Yeah, I've been desensitized to a lot of news.
So let me ask you this: when you feel that you're desensitized to something, does that mean the same thing as I don't care?
I don't think it means the same thing as I don't care. I think it just means it doesn't have the same effect. Because you desensitize to your kids running up and down the stairs, it still pisses you off, but it's like they do it every day, so shit, I can't even get mad no more. That's what they do. Like, I still want them to stop doing it, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not as mad or as shocked as I was, more so shocked or surprised or, as I was the first couple of times when they thought they could just run up and down my damn stairway. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Or if your child come home and got in a fight, the first time they get in a fight, it's like, oh my God, my child got in a fight. The 10th time your child get in a fight, it's like, well, goddamn, like, I guess we doing this again. Let's go to the principal's office. Let's, do the whole nine, So I think it's kind of like that.
Okay. Well, how do you, overall, before we close out, how do you feel about Kobe Bryant and him winning the Oscar and people mad at it?
I'm not mad at Kobe Bryant. Get your Oscar. Ain't nobody care. I mean, I think people need to, like, if you're going to go on I guess it'll be called a manhunt, just go after the right people. That's how I feel about that. And don't just attack people just because you need somebody to attack. Attack people with purpose. Like, attack people who need to be attacked. Kobe Bryant does not need to be attacked. And shout out to all the people who really did go through any type of sexual abuse or rape or anything like that. Like, I'm in no way saying that that's cool or saying that, that shouldn't be taken serious.
Facts on that one. Like, I know too many people who have been through a lot of trauma when it comes to their bodies. A lot of women that I know, some men that I know, been through that same thing. Like, they've been through it, especially within our community. So, the hashtag metoo movement, I just don't like the hashtag movements because they're not sincere. You know what I'm saying?
But all movements have hashtags nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not for this hashtag movement era. I support the people who are on the groundwork, who been in the movement before there even was a hashtag for it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with Kobe Bryant, man, I think it's not necessarily a reach. It's just that it's just trendy to be, it's trendy to disagree or hate on somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's a trend. That's something we all get to look forward to. And this is another thing, man. We don't know none of these celebrities. We don't owe these celebrities nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a conversation. We don't know who they are. We don't know what they like. We don't know what the hell they do behind closed doors. Hell, I don't even know what my cousin do behind closed doors.
Shit, but, this podcast?
He said the podcast. But, at the end of the day, you got to be able to stay on your square, do what you need to do to protect yourself, your family, your friends. You know what I'm saying? Keep positive vibes around you. Don't let your sister or your brother who's close to you get caught up in none of that bullshit on either side. You know what I mean? So y'all just be safe out there. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace, love, and life.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And the one that there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.